The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Tampa. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles get over first down 10 at their own 31-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Trimmer. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. 2nd and 10. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 31-yard line. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to get to the 33. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's E.J. Brown. 17 yards on that play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will get into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At the 36-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third down and 9. Now Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley into the secondary at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. 3rd down coming up. Man in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one's pulled in by Brown. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And he will score! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field, and then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Swing this one out to White. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. The give, this is Irvin, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And the Bucs are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal.
20. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. That is caught. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep.
And he's in. His 4th TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Look wide, get this one complete, and he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On play action, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21.
Hurry, hurry! 180! Stop!
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
2 minutes to go here. Till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal.
Set. 20. Regular. Kill. Turn up. Run. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Baker to throw. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Cade Otton. Touchdown Buccaneers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Great. Set.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
6 yards.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Philadelphia.
On first down, it's Hurts. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Here's Barkley. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 8-yard line.
Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. They'll motion the slot man right. Second down throw for Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll take it on in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Six. 180. What's that?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now a timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Stop.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 3rd down, 3 to go.
What's that?
Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
What's that?
Here's Irvin. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On second down, Baker. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
180. Stop.
Mayfield to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Watch out.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
180. What's up?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Now he'll just try to pitch this one forward, and it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
180. Hurry.
They'll run with Irving. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's popped out at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
180. Stop.
Now Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Regular. What's that?
A run on 1st and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Here now, 2nd down and goal. Mayfield. This is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
On play action, Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback. Ultimately, this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On second down, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 9. Brings up third.
It's going to be third. They need one. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle, first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll fake the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Yaya Diaby gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, alert 30. What's that?
On play action, Mayfield. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they pretty much need a touchdown on this possession, and I think if I'm the defensive coordinator, the fine line you have to find, Mike, is I know I don't want to give up a deep shot, but I also don't want to just play prevent defense and give up too much underneath. So just continue to find that balance, make them go the long way, and just bleed this clock.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
That's good for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Escaping to his left. And he will score. Game on. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Good.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagles 1st down.
And an Eagles.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Once again, it's Barkley. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Landon Dickerson, guilty on that one. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown and put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down is Mayfield. Swing this one out to White. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 7-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. Inside the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
What's up?
Mayfield to throw. Quick slant into the hands of the Luca. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield. Down the field, it's Evans. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just 1 here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Buccaneers 27.
A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. 2nd and 11. A run with Barkley. There he goes. Inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
Defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.